Okay, that's too much. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been kind of absent-ish. I don't think I posted a video for over a week, so I am back and I thought we could scroll through the ye old trend mood and talk about some of the new beauty products that are posted here. It's almost morning. I'm having a little White Claw. I just want to say, like, I'm really happy to be filming another video. Hopefully you guys are still here for it, and basically we're just going to talk about the new makeup launches, buy or buy, would I buy them, would I not buy them, and I'll give you my thoughts, and that's basically it. So I didn't really intend to film this, so I literally just decided while my makeup was done and I liked it, let me pick up my phone and let me scroll. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna start right at the top, keep it simple. So first up, this is the Fenty Skin Hydra Reset Instant Recovery Hand Mask. I mean, I get it, it's coming up on, you know, cooler times, and you do sometimes need hand lotion, hand mask, especially with us sanitizing a lot. Skin's getting really dry, so I get it. It's not something very exciting. Like, if I were to have it, I would be happy to have it, but I don't really see myself purchasing a hand cream. But 22 bucks, and it's moisturizing with glycerin, a panthenol. Yeah, I mean, it looks cute, and it's instant hydration and over time, and supposed to improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So your hands do get like a lot of sun, so they do age pretty quickly. So yeah, if you're concerned about that, this might be great for you. Next up, the Too Faced Christmas Coffee. Like, if this hadn't been done 3,000 times, I would get it. You know what I mean? I actually commented on this post and was just like, bruh. Because it is like a bunch of neutrals, and that green shows up in the Christmas stuff a lot. Now, I used to love the Too Faced Christmas stuff. I really got it for the packaging and because I wore more stuff like that, but nowadays I'm not really gonna reach for that, and it's just so reminiscent of everything else that they've done every holiday. And they have gotten better about, over the years, throwing, you know, a little color in there, which I think is nice, but it tends to be this kind of like reddish crimson and this green and maybe like a blue or a purple, but it's like one, and they're pretty like consistently the same shades. They just tweak them every time, and they know people are still going to buy them, so we need to just like not buy them, and maybe they will get the hint and come up with something a little bit different. So yeah, not purchasing that. Next up is a By Terry palette. It is Bonjour Paris. I have had a few By Terry products. Honestly, wasn't that impressed. But they are high-end, more luxury products. I'm sure that they have some good stuff, but I've gotten a few things in my lucky bags every year. If you don't know, I'll try to remind you guys about those that you purchase around like the end of November, and then you get them after the first of the year. They are a good deal, but you know, some people love them, some people don't. But I've gotten some By Terry, and I can't really say that I've been that impressed. This palette is 9 shades for $56. Definitely not on my purchase list. There is a ton of shimmer and metallic in this, and it's very neutral. It's just really not for me. Next up, Lunar Beauty. This is the Moon Spell Volume 2. I do think this is pretty cute. I am to the point where I've gotten palettes sent to me now. It used to be that I hardly ever got makeup sent to me, but now I'm starting to get a few, and I've gotten palettes from Ace Beauty, from Hip Dot, but brands that are kind of smaller that I really love. So I'm being very choosy about my palettes. I think I've only purchased one recently, like in the last few weeks, so I'm trying to get better about that. This is cute. I don't know, I can't remember what the original Moonspell looked like, so it could be that this just makes sense with what the other palette was, but to me this is a little bit too pink and purple. That's just personal preference. Like, if I was making this off of the same kind of like vibe, you know, it's got like the palm reading hand, it's got a heart, skull, moon, scales, which I really love the packaging. I would just go for something more dark, mysterious. I would have like a gray, a very dark green. I would have some like mystical color shifting shades, but yeah, I mean, this is cute, but I find that it's more cute and I don't know that it really matches the outside, you know what I mean? Eyeshadow palette is $48. There's also liquid lipstick, 2 glosses, a lip trio, which I guess is all 3 products, and they are pretty cute colors. I mean, nothing groundbreaking. Full collection is $80, or you can spend $110 and get the full collection with brushes. So yeah, this looks cute, but I doubt that I would spend money on this. We also have a Sephora Favorites. These used to be my jam. Back in like 2010, 11, 12, I started buying these kits to kind of like start trying high-end stuff, and it's a great way to try things, especially when you find the ones that have the full-size items. So this set is $54, and it has a full-size Fenty mascara. You see a lot of full-size mascaras. Those don't really get me excited. It's the other stuff. You also get a Hocus Wet Lip Oil Plumping Gloss. I like those glosses a lot. That's full size. And then it looks like everything else is mini, but the Beauty Blender is a regular Beauty Blender. So yeah, if you're interested in trying out stuff, but you don't want to spend an arm and a leg and you want to get a lot, check out the Sephora Favorites kits. I would not purchase this one personally, but it's mostly because I have most of the things in this box. We have a Fenty Beauty. This is a lip set. So this is the Glossy Posse, but it's Fenty Glow, Hot Chocolate, and Champ Stamp, and a full-size Gloss Bomb Cream. I have not tried those, but I doubt that I would go for this set. I think I would probably just pick up some of the other ones because I do have Fenty Glow, and I think I have Hot Chocolate. But I am interested in the creams. They look really pretty. They're more opaque. They look really, really nice, and I've not gotten my hands on any. If I was still working at Sephora, I would have already tried them. So next up we have a Colourpop collection. This is the Orchid collection. Packaging is cute. It's got like this deep plum color to it, but once again, I'm not seeing anything that crazy. A couple blushes, some lips. The palette is cute, but I can't say that the color story is anything that dramatic. You've got a big old super, I think this is a Super Shock, Soul Body Shimmering Body Powder. So yeah, I am always kind of relieved when Colourpop comes out with a collection that I don't want, because I simply want everything, and at some point it's like, okay, this is nice that I don't want every single thing. So yeah, this one I don't want, but I'm not mad at it. Also, the new Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette. If you are a neutral person, I have to say this does look pretty, just based off of swatches that I've seen. Now, of course, using the formula is a different story, but based on the swatches, I think it's pretty. It's probably not really up my alley because you guys know I don't wear that many brown neutral shades. I am actually trying to, like, once a week wear a more wearable eye look and maybe a bold lip, just to kind of balance out my bolder eye looks. And for those of you who like, you know, neutral eye looks, that way I have a little bit of something for you in the eye department. But I mean, it definitely looks pretty. The swatches look really rich and very creamy, but I wouldn't buy it. You know, I just have so many neutrals, but it's only $18. I think a lot of people would really like this. You get 12 shades for 18 bucks. It's a pretty good deal. Next up, I was so tempted to buy this collection, and it was just because there's so much in it that I didn't go ahead and buy it right away. But it is the Glamlite Happy Hour Cocktail Collection. The full collection is $179, or you can pay $189 and get a martini shaker. I personally wasn't interested in that. I have a shaker. I have never ever used it. I feel like my voice sounds weird. If I sound a little nasally, I am still just a little bit sick, and my body did a horrible job fighting off this cold, so it's just been lingering. So anyway, there are 4 palettes. You've got the wine palette, dirty martini, chocolate martini, and the margarita palette. I do like the theme of this. I think it's really cute. There's a lip set that looks like little bottles. Those are freaking adorable. And you've got a mimosa highlighter and a pina colada highlighter. So I think I would love to have everything. Honestly, I would use them. After using the Michaela palette, I was like, okay, this is really nice formula. And I know not like everybody thinks that, but for what I paid for it and the performance of the shadows, I was really happy with it. So based off of that, I would totally buy this collection. Also, there is the Matrix collection from Revolution, XX Revolution. I know that some of you don't care, but the fact that there is Makeup Revolution, I Heart Revolution, Revolution Pro, XX Revolution, does there have to be so many different names? Does there have to be? But anyway, this looks pretty interesting. These are pills. Is that one giant palette? So there is a Trinity Luxe Shadow Palette. It's $25. The Morpheus Luxe Shadow Palette is $25. There is the XX Neo Shadow Palette. There is so much in this collection. And then you've got this giant looking palette that has the pills, and it's the blue pill on the red pill. I do think this is pretty cute. I've never seen Matrix themed makeup. Let me know if it's out there. But this looks pretty interesting. Low-key, I did not like the Matrix when it first came out. I was really young, but one 4th of July, my family, all the men in my family, like my uncles and cousins, played this movie 24/7. Like, we were in the swimming pool at my uncle's house and it was literally playing in the living room. So anytime you went in, it was the Matrix. And for like 4 or 5 days straight, it was nothing but the Matrix. So yeah, I'm not for some reason that just totally turned me off of it. It was too much, but I'm sure I would like the movie if I gave it a chance now. Yeah, so there's a lot in this collection. You got sponges, cosmetic bag, you've got another bag, face pads, which look like little, kind of like face halo-ish, brush set, mascara, 2 different mascaras. Really? We need 2 different mascaras in one collection? Liquid eyeliner, 2 lip sets. So I'm telling you, there's so much. The big ass palette with the pills, I'm kind of interested in, low-key, but I don't see myself purchasing this. There's just so much to it. It's available October 6th. So I don't know. I may think about that. Next up, the MAC Holiday Collection. Let me tell you, some of the MAC Holiday Collections really, really get me. There was one where I missed getting the lipsticks and I was so sad. You could not get them anywhere. This collection though looks like some dirty 2003 makeup. I'm so sorry. This looks bad. It's got a peppermint swirl. It's got like a star on the end of the liners. Honey, I don't see this. I know that it's about the actual makeup inside it. I totally get it. But this just looks cheap. It's red with the little black and white swirls like peppermint. I'm not feeling this. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. Also, the last collection that I bought from MAC, which was the florally looking one, Botanic Panic, I was really disappointed with the eyeshadow. Very disappointed, and I tried to make it work. I have a whole video on that collection if you want to see like just kind of a temperature check about how MAC performance is lately, at least in my opinion. But I don't see anything in this collection that is grabbing me. I mean, a couple of the shadows look pretty on the swatch, but I'm not seeing it, you know? Next up, Makeup by Mario lipsticks. These are $24 a piece. To me, that pretty much counts me out unless there is just some shade that I see somebody wearing that I think is like perfection. I don't see myself going for this. There are 20 shades. They're $24 a piece. This is one of those scenarios where I wish that I got more PR, because I'm sure that in trying these on, I would find some beautiful lipsticks, but I just can't afford to go buy, you know, a ton of lipsticks at $24 a pop. So this just has to be the one where, like, you know, you find your favorite shade or 2 or 3. But like right off the bat, I'm seeing some beautiful shades like Rasa, Cam, Erin. They have some beautiful looking shades, truly. But yeah, unless I was just given this, I don't think that I would buy them. From my perspective, I would love to be able to swatch them all. I do have a lip swatch coming that I got 6 shades sent to me. Very, very happy about that. Now this looks beautiful, and I have not bought anything from Made by Mitchell. I haven't tried it yet, but I have said that everything looks really pretty. It's just that I haven't taken the leap. The swatches on these shadows make me 100% interested. Now, I'm not sure about the prices in US dollars, but the palette, it's the Milk palette, is 40 pounds, which means it's gonna be pretty pricey in US dollars. And you've got graphic liners are 12 pounds a piece. The sponge is 6. You got 2 makeup organizers and a brush organizer. I probably wouldn't be into that, just truly none of the bags. 3 shades of, oh, it is Blursh. Blursh? Blur. Is that because it blurs? I have not tried this brand. That is totally on me. I just haven't tried it. But those are some wild colors. I would definitely love to try the formula though. So I would be very curious about the liners, the palette, and the Blursh. So that's definitely on my list to check out. Another MAC collection. This is the Rosalia. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything like too crazy here. What are those in the pots though? Nail lacquers. Okay, those are kind of cute, but I wouldn't buy them. They're $25 a piece. There's nail adornments, which are $35. You got liquid lip colors and lipsticks. And then a skin finish palette and an eyeshadow palette. I'm not saying anything in this collection that is drawing me in just personally, and you guys, I already told you about MAC. The Kylie Baby line is out. No, I don't want baby skincare and I don't want a baby. Next up, Revolution and The Simpsons. The Simpsons is very nostalgic for me because I'm not like a die-hard Simpson person. But I remember when I was little, my brothers liked The Simpsons. One of my brothers had a Bart, and I think I might have even had a Lisa, but I was really young. It was probably inappropriate, but I remember us watching it, and yeah, it kind of is a little nostalgic. So I would kind of be interested in some of this, but I don't know. The colors on the palette look really cute. They're kind of like neons, which you guys know I love some bright colors, so I don't know. This is a Halloween collection, and a lot of this has like them and their little like skeleton forms and little Halloween forms. Like you got Maggie as like an octopus. You've got Lisa is on a broom. Bart looks like a raven. So this looks pretty cute. I might have to check this out. Glossier Monochromatic Palettes, $22. 100% recyclable tins, removable mirrors, $22. And the refills are $18. 3 colors in each palette, and then you can buy a replacement. So that's pretty interesting. They're all on the more neutral side. There's like a little bit of like burgundy, a little lilac, yellow, but they're all kind of like muted in my opinion, so nothing too bright. I don't know if I've ever tried them, and they've been a brand that I want to try, but I think I've said this before, there's so many brands out there that at a certain point you just have to like draw yourself back and say, okay, you can't do everything. So sometimes it just like shut off the desire to try certain things. Some people are gonna love this because it's like the basics, you know, you've got like a crease shade, an outer corner shade, and a lid shade. It's pretty simple. So if you want to keep it simple, these might be good for you. I'd love to try them, but I don't see myself purchasing them right now. The BH Cosmetics and Doja Cat collection looks really pretty. I love some BH Cosmetics. I think I actually have them on my eyes today. Not the orange, but everything else on my eyes in terms of shadow is BH. It's one of the Zodiac palettes. And this collection looks really, really cute. So you've got a palette, you've got a quad, a blush trio, a powder highlighter, mascara, eyeliner. There's a lot in this collection. Okay, so this is already launched. I haven't looked into this, I haven't purchased anything, but I love me some Doja Cat music, and I do think this collection looks really cute. The palette looks pretty. So this is another one that like, okay, I need to check it out. I'm telling you though, these are dangerous. When I film these videos, afterwards, I'm always like, shit, now I want more stuff. So yeah, I think that one's really interesting. I'll totally check it out. Okay, there's a couple more collections. First of all, Colourpop re-released their old Hocus Pocus collection and then had new Hocus Pocus. I have only ever watched Hocus Pocus once, and it was this past October. I've only seen it the one time. I think before I had maybe watched some of it, but I did not remember. It is really cute. I like the movie, but I'm not as obsessed because I didn't watch it when I was younger. So yeah, I didn't purchase anything from that collection. Urban Decay is coming out with the Eternals collection. So this is the Marvel Universe Eternals. I am in love with the Marvel Universe now after watching like all the movies and the, I watched the Saga, whatever it's called. I'm so sorry, I can't think of it right now. But I don't know about this collection. I'm kind of curious what you guys think. If you're a Marvel fan, are you into the Eternals? Obviously with the movie coming up, I do want to watch the movie. And I might be getting this in PR. I'm not sure. It did become available on the 1st, which is the day that I'm filming this. Well, technically it's now the 2nd. But yeah, I got an email about it and I said, yes, I'd like to get it. But I don't know because it was only limited. There was like only so many kits were going out. But there is a highlighter and 2 shades of highlighter, a palette, and then eyeliners, the eye pencils, which they usually come out with their collections. It looks cute. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. A lot of the comments were like, why can't Urban Decay just do their original thing? But I'm like, I don't know. I like, brands have to evolve at some point. They can't keep doing the same thing. Hint, hint, Too Faced, you know what I mean? So at least they're trying different stuff and they're not just recycling the same colors over and over. I'll talk about one more thing. So this is the Morphe and Sour Patch Kids. I love Sour Patch Kids. I try not to ever really eat them because I know it's just like sugar and food dye, but I do really love Sour Patch Kids, and this is a cute collection. So Morphe came out with this. This is definitely already available, and there's a palette, there's a sponge set, there is a lip scrub, 2 lip scrubs, a sponge set, a Pucker Party lip gloss, a continuous setting mist. I usually don't use continuous setting mist because of the ingredients in the aerosol, which are bad for the environment and drying to the skin. But the palette, the sponges, maybe the gloss, it's pretty cute. I might have to still try that out. And the palette is only $22, and if it's available at Ulta too, you can use a coupon. But I'm about to start losing my voice, so I'm gonna cut it off there. I hope you guys enjoyed. My camera is about to cut me off. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what other videos you might want to see. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos and show some love. You can subscribe to my Patreon down below if you want to support my channel and my content. And of course, check me out on Instagram and TikTok. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.